Alright, it's time once again for the In the Dugout show. Bill Harrington today being joined by John Riley, one of the catchers, first baseman, designated hitter as well for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes, and we wanted to get to know John a little bit outside of baseball. But we're going to start off with some baseball questions first. And John, I know that you're a Giants fan when you were growing up, so you're actually in the Giants organization, which is really cool. But I wanted to talk to you because we had a conversation before on a radio interview, and you told me that Barry Bonds was your favorite player. So I wanted to ask you, why is Barry your favorite player, and what are some of the things that you watched about him that really made you excited about watching baseball?
With him, it was just like a couple of those years, he didn't miss any pitches. Like he set the walks record, but it seemed that every time he got a pitch to hit, he hit it. He never missed, he never fouled the ball off, never swung and missed. If you gave him a pitch to hit, he was hitting it for a double or better, and it was incredible to watch. Yeah,
it was incredible to watch, and of course I'm a Giants fan, John's a Giants fan, so we both were able to watch Barry Bonds when we were both younger, and it was incredible. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic to see him actually swing, and he was so special of a player, and it was really impressive what he did. I don't know if you know this, but I like to share it every now and then. I actually caught his 573rd home run.
Really?
Yeah. Giants season ticket holder for many years, especially when they went into the ballpark at AT&T. I caught his 573rd home run that went into center field. It was just a little bit, well, if you're facing center field, it was just a little bit to the left of the brick wall out there. So yeah, pretty neat.
Wow.
Do you remember your first ballpark experience? What was that like for you?
Actually, I remember one, and it was when they were playing St. Louis Cardinals, because I was also a big Mark McGwire fan growing up. So I remember going to, watching BP and stuff, and my dad actually wouldn't let me go chase home run balls because they were, like, people were fighting over the home run balls. He didn't want me to get hurt. So I vividly remember that, just being there for BP and watching him hit BP and stuff. It was a good time back then.
So, was your dad influential in making you a baseball fan and a baseball player?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he was my high school coach. He coached me since I was probably 5 years old. So, going all the way back to T-ball, he's always been around. He knows my swing better than probably anyone. He's seen me go through all the struggles, all the success. He's seen it all. So he's definitely been a big part of my baseball career.
For me, watching baseball, it just brings me back to my family and my youth, and makes you feel like a child day after day, and that's a big reason why I'm in this business and I'm able to be a part of it. What's the special feeling that you get from this baseball?
There's just nothing like being out there on the field. You've grown up watching, all your favorite players doing it. You grew up watching it with your family, having barbecues, and watching the game and stuff, and so it's just, it's always a family thing. You can always come out and watch games.
So now we're going to get to know John a little bit on a different level. We have 6 questions here. He's going to answer 3 of them. I'm going to answer 3 of them, and we're going to get to know each other a little bit better. So go ahead, John. You're the guest. Go ahead and pick a question there.
Would you rather visit a big city or a countryside?
I love going to big cities. Chicago, New York, Boston. Being able to tour around and actually find new and interesting things that are in that city, and just the history of all those big cities are really fantastic. So that's something I really enjoy doing. So I'm up. Let's see here. Pick a good one for you. Which historical time period would you most like to visit?
I would like to visit probably World War II era United States. I'm a big history fan. I've read a lot about it. I've watched a lot of movies, documentaries on World War II. I think it should be really cool to see, how U.S. was changing back then.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of changes going on, especially after the war.
Yeah,
how
exactly.
so much prosperity ended up coming about later on after that. So I think it's your turn to pick. I almost picked one.
If you could be brilliant in one subject, which would you choose?
Oh, really? You know what? I'd love to be a lot better at math, and if I could be brilliant at math, that would be really huge for me. I'm horrible at math. It's so funny because people think that I love baseball and I'm into stats, but I'm really not into the stats that much. I'm actually into more of the flow of the game. So if I can get more into the math side of baseball, it'd really be a huge benefit to me. Yeah. So here's one for you. Oh, this was a good one. Which sports team has the best mascot? I don't know if that means like the actual logo or the physical mascot. I mean, you can go either way there.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was always the Philly Fanatic. I think everyone just kind of knows who he is, and like he's seen all the antics and stuff going on. So I think he kind of, he's probably the best one I've seen. Just all of the stuff he's done over the years.
Now, we had the San Diego Chicken out here the other night. What was that like for you guys?
It was very interesting. Actually, I was kind of interested that we could play the game with him on the field. I didn't know that we could do that, so that was kind of funny just to watch him out there, you know, being the first base coach, you know, just kind of watching what he does. It's pretty funny.
I've seen him before, but I didn't actually remember that he was the first base coach back then as well. It's pretty much the same routine.
Yeah, I know.
But it's been a few years since I've seen him, so he was out there working as the first base coach, and I was like, oh yeah, he does do that. But I'm surprised as well that he's actually allowed to do that. So, your turn. All right.
If you could appear on any game show, which would you choose?
Oh yeah. Everybody knows at home too. If they listen to the broadcast, they know I talk about The Price is Right. I love The Price is Right. The game Plinko is fabulous, and to be able to win a car would be amazing. I actually had a friend when I was in my early 20s. She went on the show. She won a car. She won a trip. She won the whole shebang. And it was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty cool for her. But I would love to go on The Price is Right. All right, here we go. Last one. This is a good one. What do you love about your hometown?
Honestly, it's just my whole family lives there. Like my whole mom's side of my family lives there. My dad's side, most of them live there. You know, it's a small kind of little town outside of San Jose, so everyone kind of knows each other. I walk into a store and I know somebody there. You know, it's a big kind of town, but it's a small community. We all know each other. You know, all my friends are there and stuff. So it's really cool just to kind of, I know everybody that's around.
That's the Volcanoes first baseman, catcher, designated hitter John Riley. I'm Bill Harrington, and that's the end of the Dugout Show.